Alright, welcome to part two. Here we have my Magnet films released by Magnet. I only have four of them, but I just put them right next to the action section. Troll Hunter, which I absolutely enjoyed. This is just fantastic. CGI is not the best, but it's very unique. I definitely check it out. Rubber. Now I know I talked about this when I didn't do an unboxing, but I showed you during one of my unboxings that went looking for this and I finally found it. It was okay, but it wasn't the best movie. Hobo with a Shotgun. This was just beautiful. That's all I'm gonna say. This was just fantastic. 13 Assassins, which I absolutely loved. Now we just got into like your type action films type sort of. Sherlock Holmes, Machete, another Robert Rodriguez film. Hellride, presented by Quentin Tarantino. Heat, I love this movie. Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, and Val Kilmer. It's a Michael Mann film. It's terrific. Definitely, this is highest recommendation for me. The A Team, guilty pleasure fun. The Expendables, kind of let down, but it wasn't too bad. Good action scenes. That's all I'm gonna say. The Losers, Crank, and Crank 2 High Voltage, my favorite one out of the two. Jason Statham and Amy Smart. The Boondock Saints. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of these movies anymore. I watched them. I watched them a while ago, and I don't know. I can't get into them anymore. Boondock Saints 2, All Saints Day. Not really a big fan of them anymore. 2012. This is the special edition 3-disc Blu-ray. I think there's a documentary in here as well from Discovery Channel. Maybe I don't know. I don't remember. I never watched it, but here we have the Book of Eli. When I said I never watched the documentary, I should say. I'm pretty sure there's a documentary in here, but I've watched the film. It was okay. Saving Private Ryan from the Sapphire series. One of my favorite films. Black Hawk Down. Ridley Scott. Body of Lies. Another Ridley Scott film. Inglourious Bastards. The Rock. This was fantastic. Ninja. Another dollar movie I got. The Rundown with The Rock. Stallone. Lock Up. 310 to Yuma. House of Flying Daggers. The Fast and the Furious. Too Fast, Too Furious. My least favorite of the five. The Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. My second favorite Fast and Furious film out of all five of them. And then Fast and Furious. And then right after that will be Fast 5, October 4th. Then we got Bad Lieutenant. Ocean's 13. I own Ocean's 11 on DVD, but I don't own 12. Brooklyn's Finest. I can't believe I found this. Zodiac, the 2-disc director's cut. I went everywhere looking for this, and Blockbuster had one for I think it was $6, and I think it's out of print from what I heard. I don't know, but I can't find it anywhere else. So I'm really glad I had the opportunity to pick it up. Memento, mind blowing. The Cove. This is one of my favorite documentaries on dolphins. Point Break. You gotta have this movie in your collection. This is fantastic. I love it. Roadhouse. The girl who played with fire. This is another dollar Blu-ray I got. I'd like to get the other two. Maybe I'll find them someday at Blockbuster when they do the dollar Blu-rays again. The Next 3 Days. Public Enemies. The Town. Taken with Liam Neeson. I love that movie. I love Liam Neeson. The Mechanic or Mechanic. Leon the Professional. Casino Royale. Charlie's Angels. Love this movie. A lot of fun. Reservoir Dogs, 15th Anniversary Edition. Kill Bill Volume 2. Why is that first? Kill Bill Volume 1. I believe this was like my first Blu-ray, I think it was. I'm pretty sure it's like one of my first Blu-rays, Kill Bill Volume 1. The Departed. Goodfellas. Shutter Island. My man DiCaprio. And then, of course, The Lincoln Lawyer. And then we come down to here. Here's sort of a little thriller section. We have Limitless. Unstoppable. Law Abiding Citizen, which I wasn't a big fan of. And then this movie, Hard Candy. This is one of Ellen Page's best performances ever. I love this film. Definitely check this out. Then here we have the Target edition of Black Swan. The Best Buy edition of Black Swan. Catfish. Blue Valentine. Beautiful. True Grit. I'm sorry, this is more. Now it's going into like drama types films. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting to mention that. 127 Hours. Buried. Soul Surfer. Into the Wild. The Fighter. A Single Man. The King's Speech. The Social Network. Where's the cover art? Oh, you can't see it because the text is see right there. Yeah, you can tell it. That's the Social Network. The Blind Side. The Karate Kid. Pleasantville, another great film. Whip It, another terrific Ellen Page film, and Drew Barrymore. The Road. The Lovely Bones. Do the Right Thing. The Illusionist. The Prestige. Two both great magic films. Gone with the Wind. 70th Anniversary Edition. Eat, Pray, Love. Up in the Air. Paris Je t'aime, I believe that's how you say it. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. This is like 20 short films in one whole movie. It's awesome. And the Coen brothers directed a short film in this too. This is a great film as well. Love and Other Drugs. Leaving Las Vegas. The Beaver. And turn it around. Raging Bull. Got this for $10 at Best Buy during their trade and save. I believe it was $10, 10 or 15. Now we get into horror. Let the Right One In. Twilight. Twilight New Moon. I put them in horror because of vampires, but I like the sci-fi part of the films a lot. Daybreakers. The Crazies. Love this movie. Scream. I don't have Scream 2 or 3 yet, but I know this Tuesday a trilogy pack of Scream that comes out, so expected an unboxing for that. Alright, this is one of my favorite movies ever. Poultrygeist, Night of the Chicken Dead, directed by Lloyd Kaufman. Alright, if no one's ever heard of this, type this in on YouTube and watch the trailer. Alright, and if you have seen this, you know what to you know that this movie's just awesome. Halloween 2, I got this for $1 at Blockbuster. They didn't have the first one, but I saw the second one. I'm like, oh, why not? One of my favorite American horror films, old school slasher films, Hatchet. This is the unrated director's cut. And then we got Hatchet 2, another unrated director's cut as well. Piranha. Saw 3, which I got for $1 at Blockbuster. This is the unrated edition. And then Saw the Final Chapter, unrated. Insidious. Paranormal Activity, one of my favorite horror movies ever. Paranormal Activity 2, I know a lot of people disagree, but I'm sorry. I love these two movies, and I can't wait for the third one. The Evil Dead, Zombieland, and Jennifer's Body, one of those teen horror flicks. Now we get into comedy. Here's The Hangover, Due Date, Cedar Rapids. Love that film, so funny. Jackass 3 unrated. I hope they come out with 1 and 2 on Blu-ray, because I have both of those on DVD, but I like 1 and 2 on Blu-ray. And then Jackass 3.5. MacGruber. I'm sorry, I thought this movie was just hilarious. It was so funny, but a lot of people will disagree. Coming to America. Pineapple Express. Your Highness. This is one of my favorite comedies of 2011. The Other Guys. Step Brothers. Well, they all just fell. Date Night. Dinner for Schmucks. Easy A. Couples Retreat. Get Him to the Greek. Arthur. Hot Tub Time Machine. Take me home tonight. I won't do that again, I promise. Hall Pass. Not that big of a fan, but I don't know, I still wanted it. No Strings Attached. The Ugly Truth, another dollar Blu-ray I got. Blockbuster. The Kids Are Alright. Really enjoyed this film a lot. A Serious Man. Burn After Reading. Sideways. Office Space, still my favorite work movie. Be Kind, Rewind, another dollar film I got at Blockbuster. Youth in Revolt, another dollar Blu-ray I got. The Invention of Lying. Superbad. Risky Business of Tom Cruise. Hey bud, let's party. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Dazed and Confused. Soul Men. Observe and Report. War Inc., another dollar Blu-ray I got. Funny People, another dollar Blu-ray I got. Death at a Funeral, yet another dollar Blu-ray. Wild Hogs. Men Who Stare at Ghosts, and I'm pretty sure you guys figured out this is comedy. I don't know why I keep forgetting to mention it. Now we have our music section with Crazy Heart with Jeff Bridges. The Runaways. Mamma Mia, the movie. This Is It. Burlesque. And the bootleg cut of Almost Famous. Alright guys, stay tuned for part 3.